Silverthorne's own Red Gerard talks about snowboarding in the fashion capital of Milan, Italy. Phil Lindemann with Krystal, 93 News. First, all week we've been asking you our listener question of the week. Should ski areas scramble to open in October, or should everyone wait until at least Thanksgiving? And you sounded off. On Facebook, listeners were split in our poll. 2 listeners said no way, wait until there's more terrain. 1 listener said they love the Ribbon of Death, but the overwhelming majority said it depends on the season. Out on the slopes this morning, holiday skiers and riders were also split, but everyone had a different take. 17-year-old Wynn from Breckenridge wants more variety.
Be able to do some runs so you're not just like doing one run over and over again.
Sarah from Washington, D.C. is just happy to be skiing again.
I'm always ready to ski, so I say the sooner the better.
While Monica from Breck wonders if it's responsible to use a valuable resource like water for snowmaking when Mother Nature isn't ready.
I don't necessarily agree with the environmental impact of making so much snow so early in the season. That's hundreds of thousands of gallons of water that if we were just a little more patient wouldn't have to be shot into the air.
Tune in all next week for our new listener question of the week. Are local ski areas and towns doing enough to protect the environment for generations to come? Look for the poll on Facebook or call our listener hotline at 970-513-9393 extension 13. That's your voice on Krystal 93. At 17 years old, Red Gerard can't rent a car, buy a beer, or even vote yet, but he's been to more countries than most adults, and he's gone snowboarding in every last one of them. Just 2 weeks ago, he was in the Italian hub of Milan, where he climbed a scaffold some 120 feet tall to throw double and triple 1440s. That's 4 rotations with 3 backflips over concrete.
We had a USA sweep, which was pretty cool. You don't get to see that too often, and yeah, it was a really good trip.
Gerard is an Ohio native who now calls Silverthorne home. He's been a pro since 13 or 14 years old, and in the past 2 years has emerged as one of the best new faces on the U.S. snowboarding team. He beat veterans like fellow Summit County rider Eric Willett in Milan, and is resting up before the next big test of the season, Dew Tour in Breckenridge.
I was in the first heat for qualifiers, and some of the people in the second heat were doing back triple corks and weren't making it into finals, so it's going to be a crazy season for sure.
After Dew Tour this December, Gerard hardly slows down. One of his favorite events of the year is right after Dew Tour in Snowmass, where he would love to see a big air.
I've always said it would have been amazing to do a contest there just because, I mean, the park crew there is amazing, and I've actually had a few photo shoots there.
Every event this season leads to the big show, the Winter Olympics this coming February in South Korea. Gerard expects to make the men's slopestyle and big air team for his first trip to the games. This is also the first year big air is an event.
So how it's working this year is if you make it for slopestyle, you have to do big air. Not really a big air team.
Dew Tour comes to Breckenridge from December 14th to 17th this year. There is no big air, but Gerard will throw down with McMorris, Max Parrott, Chaz Guldemond, and other Olympians on the slopestyle course. In sports, the Nuggets play the Memphis Grizzlies in Denver tonight. Game time is 7 p.m. This weekend, the Broncos play the Raiders in Oakland on Sunday. And in local sports, the Breckenridge Vipers semi-pro hockey team plays the Vale Yeti in Breckenridge tomorrow, Saturday. Game time is 6:30 p.m. The Breck Vipers made it to the league finals in 2015, their first season as a team, while the Vale Yeti won the league title last year in 2016. So far this season, the Vipers are 1-0 after winning their home opener last weekend. The Yeti are 0-2. The Breckenridge Bolts Junior Hockey Club has the holiday off. They are back in action next weekend. Phil Lindemann with Krystal, 93 News.